Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's jump on with a weekend reading. Let's have a look at these energies and see what's going on. I feel like it's going to be a real love reading. I've got the Romance Angels out and I've got the Lovers Oracle. Let's just pull some cards and see what the energy is looking like for this weekend. Okay. I wanted to sing I'm wishing on a star to find out where you are. Okay, so someone's wishing on a star. Okay, their dreams, they're wanting their dreams to come true. Bit jumpy. They're juggling things. Okay, let's find out more. Wishing on a star, remaining balanced, things are choppy, keeping composed, and okay, going within, following their own intuition. The High Priestess here. Wisdom, truth. We've got the King of Cups. Okay. So this is the king who is balancing out his emotions, very much in his feminine energy, feeling love. But he's in the Hangman, pausing for reflection, or shall we say for enlightenment, needing to wrap up a cycle. This cycle needs to be wrapped up so a new one can begin. Okay, let's get 3 more cards. The Queen of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. So, spiritual strength, following guidance, being divinely directed. Let's get back to this row though. Queen of Wands, so this passionate energy of this queen, adventurous. We have the Void here, so that's leaving the 8 cups, going into the void to find the 2. You find yourself on the way, and then you're off to be able to share that with another. So we're in the void thinking here, and we have planning a future. Okay. There's 2 characters in this story, a King of Cups and a Queen of Wands, and I am not too sure who's doing what. So, let's clarify them. So you have this wishing on a star. It's bizarre that that came out, but as soon as I saw that, so that's a song that came to mind. Okay, so let's clarify with the Psychic Tarot. Let's clarify this star card. Recognition and reward. Working with like-minded people, the 3 of Pentacles. Worthiness. This 2 of Pentacles, juggling, trying to remain composed, and the heart chakra's open. So this, I'm feeling, okay, I'm not feeling, I'm not going to say anything, because I wanted to bring this King of Cups into it, but I'm not too sure yet whether this is his heart space or whether it is this feminine's energy of the Queen of Wands. Wishing on a star to feel worthy and recognised. Okay, remaining balanced. Why things were a bit choppy in the background, and I want to say remaining heart-centred. Then we have the intuition here, so following your guidance, wisdom. remembering what love is. I saw it before. Memories of love. So this can mean somebody returning from the past. I want to say an old flame. Just looking at those candles there. With the High Priestess, so this is wisdom, understanding what love is, remembering. Right, let's have a look at this King of Cups and see what's going on with him. He wants his fulfillment of wishes. So I said this was the Eight of Cups, on the way you find yourself, which is the Nine of Cups. So this King of Cups is wanting a fulfillment of his wishes. Is he wishing on a star? That is about your dreams coming true. Okay, the Hangman, but there's pause in here. And I said for enlightenment, for more info, awareness, enlightenment. That's the Magician. So I want to say for further instructions. This King of Cups is waiting for further instructions, very aware of what's going on, needing this cycle to wrap up. Positive movement forward and sacrifice, the Hangman again. So this is about getting your head down, excuse me, and working maybe on your career. So positive movement forward is the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your skill. We have the sacrifice, which is the Hangman, but I'm believing that this King of Cups is now choosing him and the fulfillment of his own wishes. I'm feeling that that top row is for both. So the Queen of Wands is aware, and it looks like this King of Cups is aware as well. He's got the Magician, so it's kind of like it's all in his hands now. He's in control of it. And then we have the Queen of Wands here, and the Crown Chakras come out, which is really the same as the awareness card, being awake. But I want to say that this King of Cups is still awakening in the Hangman mode here, where the Queen of Wands is enlightened with the Crown Chakra. Means that you're fully aware. Now, okay, I'm feeling that, let's find out more, but I believe it's this Queen of Wands that's gone in to the void to plan her future. She has the fertility. The Empress has gone into, sorry, this is the Empress card. The Empress is totally awake. The heart chakra there is opened. There's full spiritual awareness here. She is the Empress and she's gone into the void. Oh, and there was another one. To ignite her passion. That's the Ace of Wands. Passion's been ignited and she's gone in. So it looks to me like both of these counterparts are dealing with themselves. Their worthiness, their dreams coming true, remaining balanced, keeping heart-centered, remembering what love is and following their intuition. With the void here, with the Empress going into the void to ignite her passion. Planning there for the Empress, I'm going to say. She's got the world in her hand and she has options. And she's now gone within to, I want to say, analyse these options. Okay. Patience and planning. So this is about waiting for the right time for your harvest. I want to say she's gone within so that then she can, patience and planning here. You go within to do that, to ignite your passion, so that then when you move forward, it's like you are really moving towards the light. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. Where did you go? Suffering in silence. So I feel that both of these are suffering in silence, not communicating, and are following their guidance and using their spiritual strength to get through this. Okay. I said it was a love reading, but this is about really looking after yourself, doing what's right for you, becoming whole. Okay. I am going to pull an enchanted map. I feel like I want to separate these, this couple here, this King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The readings come out a bit different. I actually thought it was going to be quite a love reading, but it is. It's feeling this heart centre that's fully awakened and open. Is the love that I think I'm feeling. So I'm going to go back over these cards because I think that we've got the top row is joint, what's going on. The middle row is a masculine energy and the third row is a feminine energy. So I want to kind of have a look at this a bit more, a bit deeper. So let's go back to the star. I said wishing, well I sang it. It's not good, but hey. Wishing on a star. So I'm feeling that they're both wishing on a star, this King of Cups and this Queen of Wands. They're wanting to feel rewarded, recognised and their worth individually. There's this remaining balanced here, or trying to remain balanced through situations, challenges that are occurring. That's the infinity symbol then. What's interesting is it's balancing out the two pentacles. So I want to feel that the King of Cups is balancing out and the Queen of Wands are balancing out for each other. And trying to remain in this heart-centered space. Both using their intuition, going within, following their own guidance. And we can tell that by the Nine of Wands at the bottom. There isn't much communication about what's going on because there's this, well, it's suffering in silence. So it's unfounded fear, the suffering in silence. But it's something that you need to do alone. And then there's the memories of love here. It's like the flame burns. Okay. Let's have a look at this masculine energy. So we have this King of Cups in the emotion of love. And he is looking at fulfilling his own wishes with the Nine of Cups here. So it's not the Ten of Cups. It's not combined. This is about this King of Cups fulfilling his own wishes. He is aware. Okay, so I feel that that's following this spiritual guidance, but needing more information or awareness. Or like I said, direction. Waiting for the answers to come. About wrapping up this cycle. So it's like fulfillment of wishes for oneself so that then you can move into a more enlightened beginning, which is kind of, that's what I picked up there on this feminine energy. So there is positive movement here regarding wrapping up cycles so that new ones can begin. And then we have the sacrifice, and I feel that, that's kind of this understanding of we need to look after ourselves first. So let's move on to this Queen of Wands energy, who is awake and aware of what they're doing. Gone into the void, which is solitude time. It's like the time of the hermit. So to really consider your options and what your next move is, because you've left the 8. So you know that that life's not satisfying. We're on to a new life now. We find ourselves and then we're able to share with others. It is the Empress here. As you can see, the awakening here. So the awareness, plus there's actually a whole spiritual awakening. And the heart chakra here is open. And it looks like she is looking to ignite her passion again. So that she can plan her future. She does have a rod here in her hands. So this is about planning the next step and also about who you'll be associating with. And then patience and planning. So this is really the preparation stage of reaping your harvest, reaping your reward and recognition. Okay, right, we've gone over that now. Let's, I want to do an enchanted map. First of all, let's have a look at what's going on combined with these, the two of, these two, I was going to call them, but with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands here, details. Okay, if you have a look there in the magnifying glass, there's the word clarity. And that's what they're looking for, is clarity. 43, let's have a read of this card. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is a time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. Okay, details. And it looks like that's what these two characters here are actually doing. The finer details now. Okay, let's pull a card for this King of Cups energy. So I want to say that they're both doing what's right for them. Strength. So the King of Cups is coming up with card number 44, which is the Strength card. And it's the one after details. Okay, that was 43. We progressed. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. Oh wow, that does come in great with going after your own wishes, but you've got the Hangman here waiting for further direction. That's a faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The Strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections become more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. So it's fulfillment of the wishes for this King of Cups. It's just really that faith. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone. So like not, even though I said here it's something that you do need to do alone, you and divine, you and source, you and you. Okay. So your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. Right, let's get one for this feminine energy, this Queen of Wands, and see whereabouts she is. Rescue, card number 16. Okay, so I said that the Queen of Wands here was fully aware and knowing what she's actually doing. So this enlightenment, fully enlightened, I want to say. It comes in great with this card of rescue. Okay, card number 16. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into the right relationship with the divine and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help that you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Yeah, so I would say that this feminine is very aware that she can call upon the universe for her answers. There is more of this trust in here. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. So get into the right relationship with the divine. And that's exactly what this feminine has done. She's very aware to go within to find her answers. Okay. Let's have a look at these romance angels, seeing as I thought this was going to be, you know, maybe this kind of a full-blown love story this weekend. But there's preparation here going on. Did a card just flip over? No. Let's get a card for them combined. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. That's quite beautiful because it looks like both of them are making the effort. This masculine is actually, you know, making the sacrifice for himself, going after fulfillment of his own wishes, which is beautiful, looking after him. There's this awareness waiting for the next kind of direction to come in, the guidance. And this feminine here has gone within also to be able to sort out her future. And she's aware that she needs to do this, to go within, to ignite her own passion. So make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I'm not going to read this one. Let's see what the other ones want to come out with. Let's get one for this King of Cups row here. And we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so calling upon divine for help with this. Releasing past situations. There is this balancing out that is going on. And it does look like this masculine energy here is, I want to say, finding his faith. Which would mean that you're moving on from maybe challenging times. Let's read this one. Release your ex. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old, familiar feelings arise or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on the card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings. Or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. Okay, so it looks like there's this big clearing of energy here for this masculine. Let's get one for the feminine, this Queen of Wands. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this Queen of Wands is living in the now, which you will be aware of is that we attract what we think about, and really the only time that we have is now. So she is smelling the roses as she's going through life. Okay, let's get some Archangel guidance. Beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So this is the combined energy here. So I want to say what divine has got its hands on. Let's read this one. I feel I'm reading really quick today. It's like okay, very bizarre. Love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Working with Archangel Shamal. Shamal's aura is pale green, like a springtime leaf in the morning sunlight. You can feel close to Shamal's loving energy by wearing or carrying a green fluorite crystal. Okay, so green there is the heart chakra. So this is actually looking at, let me just make sure that was the end of the message. Yeah. So we're looking at here, the divine is helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Remember, that's partnering with your own soul first. Couldn't get the words out. And then you are ready to actually be able to call in your soulmate. So mate with your own soul. That's what I wanted to say. Mate with your own soul first. Okay, let's have a look at this King of Cups. Archangel guidance. You are safe. Okay, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones and your home. So there is definitely this energy around which is calling for faith and help and assistance and guidance. Because you've got release your ex, time has come to clear the energy and you are safe. I'm protecting you against lower energies. So these lower energies here with the Strength card, being able to wrap up this cycle now so you can move on to new ones. Okay, so it looks like around this masculine energy there is some, maybe still some remnants of dense energy which needs to be cleared. Okay, let's get one for this feminine, this Queen of Wands. Teaching and learning. She's definitely in her mission then. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas and teach these ideas to others. So this is really about her going in, and I wanted to say finding, so that when she kind of comes out of the void, that she is actually on mission. So she's working towards the light, shining the light. Let's read the message. Teaching and learning. I feel like I'm speaking really quickly. Okay. You are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which information comes to you when you need it. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust in your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are an intelligent and wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. Okay, so there really is this building, this reward and recognition, worthiness of this feminine here. Very aware of what she's needing to do. And I want to say really, she's gone within really to find her life purpose and how she can bring that forth, I want to say, when she kind of comes out of the void. Getting ready to be ready. That'll be the name of the video. Okay, working with Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel is the ultimate spiritual professor. He's patient, kind, and has access to all knowledge. He's widely known for his ability to help human memory function. If you need to remember or memorize any information, ask Zadkiel to assist. Anything that you need to know, Zadkiel is glad to teach you. Just ask him questions in order to elicit his help. Sometimes Zadkiel uses, I can never say this word, Socratic method of teaching. Socratic, maybe. Method of teaching, which means that he'll lead you so you can learn for yourself. Yeah, it's like you're being drawn. which Divine will do anyway. It will bring in synchronizations, there'll be songs, there'll be just signs, notices that you just notice. Okay, so being observant of patterns in everything you see, hear and think is the best way to benefit from Zadkiel's teachings. Yeah, a lot's coming up with signs and synchronizations. You can't really ignore it. Just your phone will pop up with a message alert or an email, and there'll just be wordings there, or you'll just see names, things that mean something to you, and these are the way that the messages are coming in. Okay, well, I've got Lover's Oracle out, so we might as well use them. They're not the easiest to shuffle, these Love Heart cards. Okay, so this is for the top row. Details, details. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and only time will tell. Indeed it will. You have to allow things to unfold naturally. And you should be working on yourself for you and not for a partnership. So I think it's whilst you focus on working on yourself, everything else will just unfold. And that's the energy of this. It's kind of just working on own fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so this is from the King of Cups side. I'm not sure who the message is from. It says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment, and your love fills me with light. I love you. So I'm not sure if that's to the feminine or if it's the feminine to the masculine, but there's a message. Okay, let's get one for this feminine energy. Oh, we've got two that's come out. Okay, so this is for the feminine energy. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. I was feeling so much love, and it's love for self. It's love for self that I'm feeling. It's like respecting yourself enough to do the work that you need to do. And it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Well, this feminine does know what to do. It would take going within. It would take some more guidance. But there is this power of, if you could do anything, what would it be? Going after her passions. Okay, very interesting read. Wasn't what I was expecting, but hey, we should expect the unexpected, yeah? Let's have a look at the shadows and light, and then I'll end on... Oh, let's end on a roomy message. It's a bit longer, but I feel I'm whizzing through. I had a drink somewhere. I'm going to get my drink. Sorry, I'm very thirsty, so... Okay. Okay, let's crack on. Got all the grates there, look, and this bit of coffee here that's kind of annoying me. Let's have a look at this Oracle of Shadows and Light. I'm going to pull one for each row again, and then I'm going to end just on a roomy message for the whole reading. Okay, let me see if I can pull all three cards first, and then I can put the cards down. It's going to be a bit of reading. Okay, let's have one for this top row. The Power of Three. We had that one come out the other day, so I'm not going to read that one. I'll read the divination message to that one. Okay. A wonderful idea, the aha moment for this King of Cups. And then for the Queen of Wands, we've got strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Right. Oh, I can hear my pussycat. Well, it's not my pussycat. It's my friend who comes to bring me messages. Let's read the divination to the three witchy sisters, as I feel that this is for both of this King of Cups and Queen of Wands. Something has just happened. Something that has just happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that has already happened twice will happen 1 more time. And something that's happened 3 times is now complete, finished, farewelled finally by the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate that repeat in 3s till the lesson is learned. Okay. That will come in with this wrapping up cycles here. Let's have a look at this masculine's message, card number 39. I'll just put the card down because I keep flicking all the way back. Okay. About the clockwork pumpkin. Notice the bright bulb inside the clockwork pumpkin. You're about to have an amazing moment, a brilliant insight, and a very illuminating idea. Action must be taken immediately while the idea is fresh and new. No more procrastination. Follow the aha moment with action and watch amazing change in the form of abundance, creativity, and satisfaction take place in your life. So there's this clearing of the energy, but there is this aha moment that's going to be coming. We've got the Hangman here twice, so there's definitely waiting for further instruction. The clockwork pumpkin speaks. I may look a strange muse, a clockwork pumpkin accompanied by a beautiful girl, but have no doubt I am the new idea, the epiphany, the moment of clarity when the seeming chaos of life suddenly rearranges itself into a brilliant opportunity. You're about to be presented with such a golden idea that I want you to be ready. It may come from within you, or it may come from outside of you, but you have drawn it to you with the power of attraction and manifestation. And it is an idea that will bring you great riches of the body, mind, and spirit. It is time to activate your own brilliant abilities and become the abundant, enriched being you were born to be. We are so pleased we have found you. We have waited for exactly the right being to take on this idea and bring it to life within the world. It has evolved out of time, out of space, and is perfect for you. It may be a song, a project, a new job, a relationship. Its form is fluid, but its time is now, and you are the person chosen to bring it through. Cosmic duty it may be, but joy and love it will bring, as well as abundance and true happiness. Doggy agrees. Okay, the divination message. One of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and vision and epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and its time is now, and you are being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place one after the other, almost like clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, there is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very inventive and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. It is sparkling pure genius. Never forget that Thomas Edison dreamed the light bulb, so please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. And we have the greats, and number 1 is Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, 1847 to 1931, developed and innovated a wide range of products from the electric light bulb to the phonograph and the motion picture camera. There you have it, number 1. Thomas Edison, with my nice bit of coffee on the top there. Can't really see him. signs, synchronicities. All the cups to choose. Okay, let's have a look at this feminine. Comes in perfect, doesn't it? The aha moment. It's what you're waiting for. This masculine energy is waiting for that. And it looks like it's coming. The feminine, strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Let's read this card. Just checking out the time. Okay, got enough time because I have to get off. Right, strangely lonely. This sweet and defiant being holds fast to her Celtic cross, clutching her belief system because without it she's not sure who she truly is. Perhaps it was given to her by a beloved, perhaps it represents her family, a loved one, or aspects of her soul, but the reason she holds on so tight is that she is lonely and has yet to connect with her soul family on a day-to-day basis. There are times in your life when you, too, may be surrounded by people, even those who you call friends, but you still feel extremely lonely amid it all, as she does. You may feel like you need a barrier between yourself and the world, as she does. There is a sense that you feel too strongly your individuality and that you are lonely, as she is too. Okay. Well, there's this going into the void here with the Eight of Cups, and it says here about building a barrier between yourself and the world. Strangely lonely speaks. You are holding so tightly to something that is proving to be a barrier between you and others, which is why you feel so alone at times. At present, you may need to open up just a little and admit that you crave like-minded people around you. This does not mean people who do the same things for a living as you. It means people who speak to your soul. You're craving metaphysical and mysterious discussions, and you've got some questions that truly need answers, or at least an exploration. It's time to consult oracles, the ones that we find when we seek out friends who tell us what they see, not what they think we wish to hear. And what you are likely to hear is that you must let something go. Divination message. One dilemma with living in a world you feel you must protect is that you fear other people intruding on it, disturbing the delicate balance. So you hold on tighter to whatever you have or whatever you feel makes you, you. The truth is your inner world is richer than most. It's an imaginative paradise or hell, depending on your state of mind. When you receive this card, please let go just a little and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others, and this therefore helps you recreate. That's interesting. It is likely you would choose carefully who you allow in. I've just jumped. Sorry. When you receive this card, please let go just a little and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving people, and this therefore helps you recreate your world anew. It is likely you would choose carefully who you allow in, but at least one person does need to be let in, and at least one security blanket needs to be shown the door just for the moment. Okay. Just make sure that's the end of it. Yeah. Okay, so this is about letting go and letting people in. So I want to say that this kind of searching, seeking is for like-minded people. People that hold the same passion. There's awareness here. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Teaching and learning. This is definitely about stepping into this Empress energy and letting go of the old to recreate anew. Let's finish with a Rumi message. And let's have a look at what's kind of going on. Well, we can see what's going on with the reading. It's like both are really just getting ready to be ready for their new life. So let's have a look what the Rumi Oracle would like to say. Arise. Okay. Let's read the poem. Started off with wishing on a star and singing, and it starts with wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about your salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for imminence beyond your own maturity. Okay. I dance before you in sacred spectacle, hoping to garner your attention. Look at me, I cry to your ailing spirit and despondent flesh. Look at me. If you were to look up, you would see that I am a mirror of your own being, your light, your heart, your spirit, your all. Yes, there is pain. Yes, there is a little. Yes, there is a letting go taking place, and you are frightened and uncertain sometimes. But you make this mean something that it does not. I'm just going to pop that down. It means that you are to turn your head away from what is dying. Do this gently but firmly. Turn your head towards what is living. Look at me. I will show you truth, and you shall laugh your deepest belly laughter with so much glee, sharing in my secret, that the only force at work in your life is unconditionally loving divinity. I see in you a divine wild child and sacred heart. You have gumption, chapaz, guts. You dare to love where others only see pain. You dare to believe that everything will somehow work out where others see only what they judge to be wrong. You see love where others apply fear. You seek freedom where the world still buys into manipulation and propaganda. Don't lose heart, beloved wild child. Dare to believe. You are right to do so. It is the divine rebel in you that refuses to surrender hope. Give up the fight perhaps, the battle that comes from a place of fear, but never give up your hope. That hope in your heart, that optimism and patience for growth into love creates a light within you that helps the world see through darkness. Keep losing my place. Okay. It becomes a candle that shimmers contentedly upon the windowsill of your heart temple. There it is, more obvious even in darkness. Okay, it's just a star card. I don't know why I went into song. The stars do appear to shine brighter at night, beloved, but don't become consumed by your nightmares. That's that suffering in silence, unfounded fear. In the Rider-Waite, I believe it's a gentleman in his bed, like just not sleeping, so playing heavy on the minds, and it says suffering in silence. Anyway, the stars do appear to shine brighter at night, beloved, but don't become consumed by your nightmares. They will pass with the coming dawn. You'll see. Don't give them too much stock. Instead, put your attention towards that defiant candle of hope that burns, as is its nature and purpose within you. Can you sense its warmth, even in the presence of cold fear? Ah, it shall warm you now, and if not, then I come to remind you, you are a blazing angel. You are filled with holy fire, and you shall prevail. Oh, the joy of you, the expanse of you. You fill my own heart with your magnificent essence. I see and know the great beloved in you. There the great beloved is, looking out at me from behind your eyes. I see the candlelight of your heart temple flicker within your gaze. That is what the candle of hope honours, the workings of the great beloved, so creative and crazed with love for you that all circumstances of your life, down to the tiniest details, are evoked out of love. Love out of passionate desire takes you from despair into hope, from holding on to letting go, from turning away to opening up. So the great beloved takes you across the moonlit ocean into the temple of the cosmic heart. That cosmic heart's right here, especially with the heart chakra. Here, an eternal flame burns bright with hope, igniting the light within the hearts of all humanity. Said they're about a flame. You are being asked to trust, to gently lay to rest the suffering that has been, perhaps because of what you have labelled as the failure, the doubt, the losses and setbacks. They are so little in the greater scheme of you. Put them aside, allow them to rot and become fertiliser for life. But do not try to keep them alive beyond their earthly expiry date, lest you become tainted or poisoned by the rot. Let them go and instead focus on what is alive now. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Can you sense that before you is a great being of light, a greater pathway opening up? This is truth, blazing angel. This is truth. Take the step. So easy is it when the light of the heart is felt within, reminding you of your own divine nature. The world is here for you to experience so that you may realise divinity in its majesty, mystery and love. More so than ever. All serves that sacred purpose, so embrace it. Find your faith. Be at peace. Know that no matter what appears to be, all is well. You are so loved. It cannot even begin to be translated sufficiently into words, but it can be transmitted from my heart to yours, just as the sun catches dried tinder and sets it aflame. This oracle comes with a message for you. Arise. You have been downtrodden for long enough now. Perhaps you have been feeling defeated, put upon, underestimated or walked over in mind, body or spirit by others or your own doubts and fears. Enough now. You are liberated through the hope of the heart, the defiant optimism that buoys your spirit and demands that you shall have your dawn. You shall rise like the sun and begin anew now. Step up. It's your time. Wow. Getting ready to be ready. Got goosebumps. Okay, have a fantastic weekend, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Amazing reading to actually it to be focused on self. Normally always is, but there's two people here actually kind of getting their, I want to say, their lives in order. Okay, right, I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye for now.